How is Regina going to be handling her best friend turning dark now that Regina has become a good person?
Delicately. The dark one is the most powerful, so she has to be extremely strategic in how she's going to approach this new dark one. Stepping into the role of being this hero/savior is new for Regina. I don't know if she's going to feel very comfortable being that person in everyone's lives or having to now be the new savior, but it'll be fun to see how she accepts that or denies it and what she does with this new role.
Since she has been a villain in the past, is there any chance that Emma might pull her back into the dark side?
I don't know. I like that idea, though. I know that I love playing the evil character, so playing the villain and playing the evil queen has been such a joy, and I'm grateful that our show has the formula of going back into time and showing flashbacks, because I get to be in her shoes, often, and it's good. It's fun for me as the actor who gets to play, all these different colors and within Regina. So we'll see.
And now that Emma has gone dark, is Regina going to be Henry's primary parent now?
I think so. I would assume that the dark one would probably try to hurt everyone in her life. So I think Henry's going to stay quite close to Regina, at least as long as Emma's the dark one.
Do you have any advice for Charming on how to help his child go through this tough time?
Well, the Charmings, this is a bad thing for them. They spent most of their life, the beginning part of their life trying to make sure and almost guarantee that she couldn't go dark. And they did a horrendous thing to make sure that she wouldn't go dark. And she's gone dark. So Snow and Charming are going to go to some extraordinary lengths to get her back to the savior that she is, and we'll see if they can.
And how is that going to affect their relationship as they watch their daughter go through this?
It's going to be tense. It's going to be really tense. I mean, it's hard. It's hard watching your son or daughter or the person that you love struggling and suffering. So they're going to do what they can to help her.
And how is Snow going to be handling watching Emma go through this and becoming the Dark Swan?
Not well. It's definitely going to test the relationship between Charming and Snow, between David and Mary Margaret, because they've got to go to Camelot, they have to find Merlin, they have to find a way to get the darkness from Emma, and we know that Snow has a bit of history with Lancelot, and we're not quite sure yet what that is, but it's all going to take its toll. There are going to be consequences.
Speaking of the Dark Swan, how is that going to be different from the Dark One that we've seen for the past 4 seasons?
She's a blonde. Well, yeah. I'd say that when you take the darkness, the way the darkness infiltrates you affects everyone differently. So we're going to see what happens when Emma, as we've said on the show, evil's not born, it's made. So we're going to see what happens to Emma and how we make her evil.
And 2 of Emma's closest people in her life are Hook and Regina, and they've both been villains in the past. Any chance that she might drag them back to the dark side?
Well, it'll certainly be interesting, we hope. It's when you have people that close to you who have dealt with darkness, they're certainly going to be interesting people to go up against or to try to help you.
And how is this going to affect Emma and Hook's relationship? Because I know the fans are pretty worried right now.
Well, my guess is Hook is going to try and save her and get the darkness out of her. And, we spent hundreds of years trying to kill the Dark One, so he's a bit of an expert on the darkness itself.